Assalamualaikum to Madam Najwa and fellow viewers. In this video, my groupmates and I will be demonstrating several types of taping techniques on the body. We'll be using both rigid tape, which is non-elastic and helps limit movement for stability, and kinesiology tape, which is elastic and helps support muscles while allowing movement. Now, without further ado, let's begin.
Hi everyone, I'm Alina. Today I'll be demonstrating rigid taping for wrist support. Rigid taping is used to provide stability and protection to the wrist, especially for people who have minor sprains or need extra support during sports. Before we start, make sure our skin is clean, dry. I'll be using rigid tape for the wrist injured. First, start placing the tape just below the wrist joint. Wrap it around 2 or 3 times firmly, but not too tight to avoid restraint or blood. This is my second layer, blood flow. Then, this is my third. Make sure it's not too loose or too tight. And then check the person. They can still move their hand comfortably. That means the taping is secure but safe. Finally, smooth out the edges of the tape to make sure it sticks properly and provides strong support. This tape is commonly used in sports like taekwondo, badminton, or gymnastics to prevent wrist injury. That's all for my demonstration on wrist injury. Thank you.
Hello, this is Henry from BTESL and I'm currently recording for my Management of Sports Injury assignment. So I will be doing rigid taping. For this, rigid taping is usually done when you're doing high impact sports or trying to recover from an injury. The specific type of rigid taping that I'm doing for this is going to be for the ankle. Begin with a tape right around the muscle above the Achilles. You can find this by squishing the leg until you find a soft spot. Wrap it around once. You begin all taping from the anchor. Tape from the anchor directly downwards to the ankle bone towards the heel and back up on the opposite end. Do this 2 to 3 times depending on your needs. This supports the foot as a whole, while also protecting the ankle from any further injuries. Due to a lack of rigid tape, kinesiology tape was used instead for this recording. Once again, tape from the anchor directly under the heel and then go over the tendons on the top of the foot before reattaching to the starting spot. Repeat this once for both sides. This helps support the heel and the ankle as well. Finally, tape from the anchor going over the front of the ankle bone and further behind towards the Achilles before going all the way down to the heel, before returning to the starting point. Repeat this once for each side. This is also done to help protect the heel and the ankle.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Amir Shahid bin Helmi and today I would like to do one of the 4 kinesiology tape type, which is wrist taping for wrist support. So for this technique, you will only need 2 tapes with 2 different lengths. The one is full length tape and another one is half cut tape. If you don't have the pre-cut half size tape, you can take the full length tape and then fold it, and then you can cut it into half and it will become like this. For this application, bend the wrist slightly to place a stretch on the top of the wrist. For the first strip, which is the full length strip, tear backer paper 2 inches from the end to create your first anchor. Place the anchor on the top of the wrist with no stretch. Peel backer paper from middle segment of the strip. Apply tape with light stretch along the forearm. Lay down the second anchor with no stretch using the last 2 inches of the tape. Then, tear backer paper in the center of a half strip and peel back to expose the middle segment of adhesive. Apply moderate stretch and adhere across the first strip at the wrist. Lay down the last 2 inches at each end with no stretch. Smooth over the full application to ensure tape is completely applied to the skin.
Assalamualaikum everyone, my name is Nur Anis Nabila and today I'll be demonstrating on how to apply kinesiology tape for your deltoid support. First, we will need 2 strips of tape cut into the desired length. One strip, fold it in half and cut along the folded crease. Leave 2 inches uncut at the end. Now you will have one I-shaped strip and also one Y-shaped strip. We will start with the Y-shaped strip. Tear the paper about 2 inches from the end and anchor it slightly below the elbow with no stretch. Then, take one tail of the Y strip and apply it around the back of the shoulder with moderate stretch. Next, take the other tail and apply it around the front of the shoulder also with moderate stretch. Now, lift the arm so it is perpendicular to the body. This helps create a natural stretch on the deltoid. Take the I-shaped strip, anchor it at the same starting point as the Y strip with no stretch. Peel back the paper from the middle and apply the tape along the deltoid muscle with moderate tension. Finish by placing the last 2 inches down without stretch. Finally, rub the tape gently to activate the adhesive. In conclusion, this method helps support the deltoid muscle, reduce strain, and improve circulation without limiting the movement. Now, it is especially useful for athletes or anyone recovering from shoulder fatigue or mild injury. That is all from me. Thank you.
Hello, I am Nur Ain Muklisa and I'll be demonstrating how to utilize kinesiology tape on the elbow to reduce pain and provide support. Firstly, prepare 2 strips of the tape with appropriate length that can be wrapped around the elbow and arm. Then, ensure the elbow is positioned at a 90-degree angle. Place the first strip on one side just above the elbow and gently stretch to wrap the arm, creating a curving under the elbow joint. For this demonstration, I am applying the tape on her clothing inner. Otherwise, the tape should be applied directly onto the skin. Next, place the second strip on the back of the forearm on the other side to create a cross over the first strip under the elbow joint. By applying this tape, it can provide additional support for the elbow during activities as well as reduce any elbow pain. The final result should look like this.
Hi, my name is Trisha Ganesan. Today I will show how to do calf supporting taping using kinesiology tape. This taping done on the back of the lower leg to support the calf muscle and reduce pain. Cut the kinesiology tape into 2 strips. Cut the corners of the strips into a rounded shape. Longer pro tip number 2 to remove the tape. Tape from the paper, tear the paper from the back and then just peel it. Apply the lateral strip. Start with a piece of tape. When we apply lateral strip till the taping from the end, creating our angle start. The tape to naturally eat it up and activate the adhesive when you are done. Medial edge of the calf to the inside of the knee. Tear another strip and stick the calf side by down. The knee, the ending ankle, should always be applied with zero tension pro tip number 3 to help the tape. Tape adhere better and last longer up. This taping how to support the calf muscle during the sports activity, and the tape should look like this.
Hello everyone, my name is Shiraz Lena Ana Prapanshanugam. In this video, I'll be demonstrating kinesiology taping for edema management on the ankle. As you can see, I'm preparing two Y-shaped tapes. Each are cut into 4 tails to create a fan design. This fan design helps to stimulate lymphatic drainage and to reduce swelling. First, I apply the base of the first fan near the ankle without any tension. Then, I spread the tail gently across the top of the foot, following the direction of the lymph flow. Next, I also apply the second fan tape starting from the ankle again. This is where it overlaps slightly with the first one. The tails are placed upward along the lower leg and on the toes, again with no stretch to encourage fluid movement towards the lymph nodes. This taping technique helps lift the skin microscopically, allowing better blood and lymph circulation, which assists in reducing edema and promoting recovery. That's all from me. Thank you for watching.
Hi there, allow me to introduce you to an amazing kinesio taping technique specially designed for alleviating hand and wrist edema. First, trim the tape by 20 cm according to the wrist to elbow length, potentially shorter. After folding the tape, cut the middle into triangles of similar size to your knuckles, like this. Ensure there is not too small or too large. Simply find a comfortable size that fits your individual knuckles. Following that, carefully cut the tape to the desired half-circle shape at both ends, ensuring the resulting curve is smooth and pleasing to the eye to see. And then gently unfolded the tape and made an effort to align the fingers properly with the holes that had been intentionally created. This particular therapeutic taping technique was utilized in order to assist in reducing the swelling as well as enhancing the lymphatic drainage process within the affected area.
My name is Siti Murni and I will demonstrate the application of kinesiology tape for shoulder edema. In many overhead sports such as volleyball, badminton and swimming, athletes often experience shoulder swelling due to overuse or minor strain. It helps reduce swelling, improve lymphatic drainage and speed up recovery while still allowing full shoulder movement. Begin by preparing 2 kinesiology tape strips, each cut into 4 narrow tails forming a fan shape. Make sure the shoulder area is clean and dry before application. The subject can sit or stand comfortably with the arms slightly away from the body. Place the base of the first fan tape below the shoulder joint on the upper arm. Then apply the tails upward and outward across the shoulder, following the direction of the lymph nodes near the area. Next, apply the second fan tape in a crisscross pattern over the first one. Use very lightly tension as this taping focuses on fluid drainage, not support. Gently rub the tape area to activate the adhesive. This double fan shoulder taping with a total of 8 tails helps promote lymphatic flow, reduce shoulder swelling and enhance recovery after training or injury.
That is all for our taping demonstrations. In summary, taping can help provide support, reduce pain, prevent injuries, and also enhance recovery while maintaining proper movement and also function. That is all from us. Thank you!